The head of the affair is our religion. What do I mean by that? Let me give you an example. When it comes to a job, for example, a job, right? In most cases, what is the number one concern people ask? Talking about a job. What's the number one? No, after, if you hire it. If you offered it, then what's your number one typically and generally is what? Pay. How much I'm gonna make? Right? Pay. How much I'm gonna get an hour? What's the salary? That's the number one concern. What's the salary? Should that be a number one concern? Most people's salary. What's your benefit package? Right? These are things they ask. How, how does it look for my sick days and, paid time off? How does that look? Vacation and, that's what people ask, right? Scheduling, typically, what's your schedules and so on and so forth, right? When a Muslim is going and you want to see whether or not this job is good for you, should those be your first round of questions, or should those be your major concerns? No, they should not. Why? Because the Prophet ﷺ said the head of the affair is what? It's Islam. So the first and your main concern and the information you gather to see whether or not this job is conducive should be, is it good for my deen? Is it good for my deen? Is it going to hurt my deen? Is it going to harm my deen in any way? Is it going to make me a better Muslim or a worse Muslim? You see, this is the motivation it should be. Because now when this is your motivation, all those other questions take on a different light. So now when you ask about the salary, because I'm not saying don't care about salary. No, we don't work for free. Everybody get that? We don't work for free. No. And there's nothing wrong with not working for free. Right? But the point is that at that point, it's not about the money. At that point, it's, is this job going to pay me enough where I can take care of the responsibilities that Allah has put upon me? Is this job going to pay me enough where I can give charity, where I can spend on the poor, where I can buy food for the hungry? This is the motivation. So now the money is what is put in its proper perspective. It's just a tool. It's just a tool that I can use to try to get to Jannah. That's it. Other than that, money has no value. Right? If I can't take care of my family with it, if I can't spend it in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if I can't feed the poor, if I can't buy gifts for the Muslims and make them happy, right? Because giving gifts is good. The Prophet ﷺ said, Tahadu tahabu. Give gifts and you'll increase in love with one another. Now, in order to buy your wife those flowers and to buy your children those gifts that they like and make them happy and bring joy to them, which is a good deed, you need what? You need some kind of finances. This stuff is not free. Okay? So this is the motivation when you look at things the right way, is because you want to do what Allah Ta'ala has commanded you to do. And that is extremely important. So the head of the affair is Islam. And that's in every aspect of our lives. That's the head of the affair. If it's going to hurt my religion, it's non-negotiable. We're not dealing with that. Okay.